Sheffield United, they host Wrexham. It's the FA Cup fourth round replay. It's at Bramall Lane. The first match, it was really cool, actually.
That's brilliant.
3-3 it finished
Great
up.
cup tie.
95th minute equaliser. A win for Wrexham tonight will see them enter the fifth round of the FA Cup for the first time since 1997, when the club managed to get the quarterfinals that year. So let's welcome on somebody that knows what they're talking about and someone that will be involved. Wrexham defender Ben Tozer's on the line. Hello, Ben.
Good morning, Ben.
Morning. How are we?
We're doing really well, mate. Before we go into tonight's game and talk about the last game, another brilliant 3 points for you at the weekend. Altrincham, you'd equalised with about 10 to go and you managed to get the winner. Your team's got some spirit, eh?
Yeah, listen, we've found different ways to win games, which is great. And obviously Saturday was more important than last Sunday and more important than tonight. But we roll on and we keep doing what we're doing.
Is that how the lads feel, Ben? Obviously, I just had a quick look. I think you're 3 points behind County at the top, a couple of games in hand. But the lads genuinely feel that they're clearly enjoying the FA Cup experience, but the most important thing, priority, is promotion.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the FA Cup is a nice distraction. We get the glamour of all the TV coming, all that stuff. So that's a nice distraction to have, because the focus is the league, and that's the most important thing, and that's the most pressure for us, really. So,
Ben, tell us a little bit, because obviously there's so much more focus on Wrexham at the moment and what you're doing. It's going to happen, isn't it, when you've got Hollywood superstars behind you and watching on from the stands and everything like that. What's it been like at the club? How have the fan base been reacting recently?
It's incredible. The noise around the club's incredible. It's kind of like, I kind of describe it a bit like a circus. You just don't know what's going to happen next. 1 minute you've got the king coming, then you've got, the owners are what they are, and there's just the owners being superb, and they're trying to help us in every way they can, really.
Ben, tell me about that cup tie, because I actually did the Brighton game in the morning, but I watched your game and it was fantastic. It had everything. I mean, it was a proper throwback cup tie. Men getting sent off, you've been losing a goal, coming back, getting ahead, and then right at the last minute, I've got to say, Sheffield United did it to them, and they showed tremendous spirit to go back and get the equaliser. It must have been a fantastic game to play in, and clearly, as disappointed as you would have been to lose a late goal, you'll still think you've got a serious chance.
Yeah, it was a proper FA Cup tie. We go one down after a minute, we lose two centre halves after 7 minutes, we go 2-1 up, 2 each, they equalise straight away, 3-2, and then, as you said, we can see right at the end, it was a proper FA Cup tie. It was enjoyable, it was great. It's what it's all about. And listen, the disappointment at the end of the game is what it is. We've got the game today, we've got another chance, we're still in the hat. So that's the main thing, really. I mean, it could have been worse, it could have been better, but at the end of the day, we've still got another chance.
I like that you've been described in headlines. Ben Tozer warns Sheffield United over long throw weapon. I've quite enjoyed that one. Ben, tell us a little bit more about your long throw weapon.
Yeah, just tell us about a long throw rather than the weapon. That'd be great, mate.
Ben, I didn't read it out loud before I read it. Sorry.
You should have seen her face there, mate, reading that out. It was a picture.
I've got my two front teeth for a weapon myself. Yeah, listen, the throw is a weapon. It causes all sorts of problems. We nearly scored from the first one of the game. We scored off the second phase of one in the game. So, listen, teams practice and try and nullify it in the week, and you can throw it all different sorts of ways. So they can practice all they like. You're just going to throw it a different way. So, listen, it is a weapon at the end of the day, and we've scored plenty of goals off it, and hopefully it can play a part again tonight.
Ben, tell me a little bit. Obviously, we spoke briefly about the new owners, because we're watching from afar, but he looks very much hands-on, and everybody looks as though they're enjoying the experience. The one thing that I would say, and naturally the camera follows Ryan about, boy, did he look passionate and right behind the team. Yeah,
I mean, you could tell when he came in the change room after, he was a bit emotional, and he said it's something that will live with him forever. He brought his daughter over with him, but they're both genuinely very invested in the club. When I first signed, you do worry that it might be a bit of a flash in the pan, but no, you can tell they're genuinely invested. They message you when you're injured, lads are injured, they score, have a good game, have a bad game, they'll message you to see how you are, and ultimately they're human beings. So they're keeping that side of it really good, and they're trying to invest everything they can in the club. They're almost too keen in some ways, but they're trying to do everything right for us. You know, we've travelled yesterday for today's game, so it's things like that make a massive difference.
That must be so surreal, Ben, still, if you're getting text messages off Ryan Reynolds being like, hope your grubby's going well, keep up. Is it weird?
It was initially, but it's almost normal now. It's nice that it's normal as well. They've made you feel like that they are genuinely two normal guys who are very, very famous. So yeah, it's just what it is at the end of the day.
So Bramall Lane tonight. What is the game plan going to be? Because obviously it will be very different to you guys with your home fans and your home ground and all that sort of stuff. But how do you do it? What do you think you need to do?
I think we just got to go with that belief that we had the second half, that we can really ruffle a few feathers. We were taking, I think, 4,500-5,000 fans ourselves tonight, so it'll be a bit like the Coventry game in the last round, where we've just got to go with belief and enjoy the moment, because at the end of the day, it's a game of football. So we know we can win the game, we know we could lose the game, so we just got to go and enjoy it at the end of the day.
And then after that, home game on Saturday for the real business.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it brings you back down to earth, and that is the main focus. We've just got to make sure we're on it every single day and every single game. And as I said before, just try and win games in any different way possible.
Ben, thank you very much.
Great.
Good
Best
luck
of luck tonight. We're enjoying it from afar, mate.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.